I'm Jody Bunting, and I'd like to take you inside the bodies of the Derby's Biggest Losers. Okay, this is the Holistic Lifestyle Coach chart, the health graph that I do with all my clients. And I'd like to, first of all, show you the overview of the different stages of it. We look at 6 different areas, and first area is you are what you eat. If you were high in that area, you'd be taking in a lot of like soft drinks and things like that. Now, as you can see, the lady there, she's shopping, throwing anything in her trolley, and is really quite large. Okay, secondly, you've got a mixture here, so some bread, some drinks there, some fats and vegetables, and she's just got a little bit of a belly. But down here you've got Miss Perfect. She's picking up the meat, she's picking up the vegetables, and she's certainly got a smile on her face, and that is our low band. Okay, the next section is stress. Okay, so if you're thinking about everything and then muddling through your brain all the time, so you certainly would be highly stressed. Secondly, you occasionally take a break, sit in the park, and you communicate with others. Okay, but then down on here, it feels like you're on the beach 24/7. So nothing, even though stresses come into your life, it's you can deal with them nice and easily, and you can go back to relaxing on your make-believe beach in your mind all the time. Note the sign here, welcome to Hawaii. Okay, the third thing is sleep, your sleep-wake cycles. Okay, so are you up until 2 o'clock in the morning watching television? That will definitely be high priority and not good for your health. Secondly, sleeping at 11 p.m. Here you're reading in bed, and obviously it's 11 p.m, slightly over late, you should be in bed, but here perfection is 10 o'clock in bed and ready to sleep by 10:30. Okay, the next section is you are when you eat. Okay, so if you have a small breakfast or no breakfast, medium lunch and a large dinner, you will end up with a shape that is that triangle, so a pyramid shape if you do eat like that. Secondly would be to have a balanced lunch, so you're eating at breakfast in the morning with the family, okay, then you're out at lunch probably working, and then the evening meal you are having obviously a balanced diet there, so with 3 meals. But the perfection, especially for losing weight, is the reverse pyramid. So it's all about having a big breakfast, a medium lunch and a small dinner, then a couple of snacks, and that will give you your reverse triangle body shape as well as your food. Okay, next one is digestion. So are you packing full of fast food? So the lady here at the drive-through, obviously processed foods, very bad for your digestion, and obviously not stopping there to eat, just eating on the go. Secondly would be to sit down eating, watching television. Again, not good for your digestive system. Think about your body needs to digest the items, and any sort of concentration like reading or watching television, especially news and negative television, is very bad for your body. And then perfection, here we go, sitting out in the park, relaxing on a bench, eating. Obviously a picnic is also perfect. Finally, detoxification system, also known as fungus and parasites. Okay, so are you burping, trumping, passing wind? Obviously the ladies here has got the cola, obviously lots of toxins and chemicals going in there. The next degree down here would be she's reading in the evening, trying to find out how she can improve her body then. She's taken some drugs to improve her system. But perfection is obviously great feelings of well-being and health all round, and just feeling and looking great. Okay, so overall you would be either a red, which is a high level of health, medium, which is amber, or green, which is down here, which is our low level. So then you have your total scores, and just to give you a little bit of idea, what are you like if you are high? Okay, so you might be grumpy, tired all the time, you're often sick, and basically barely surviving in your life. Okay, you feel like everything's a struggle. Secondly, if you're medium, you've got a balanced exercise program, you're setting and achieving some goals, you make better life choices. And then finally, if you're low down here, which is low risk, and you're high health, okay, you've got vitality, so you're feeling great all the time, you've got a purposeful life, and you're fun to be around. So guys, let me ask you the question, what are you? Are you high, medium, or low? Let's find out what Derby's Biggest Losers are like. Okay, this first of all is Kelly, and let me just pop on Kelly's graph. Okay, now as you can see, overall Kelly is an amber. Okay, this is our total score over here, so she's amber overall. The biggest areas are what she eats, so the red area here, which is the red one here, so you are what you eat, and then also when you eat. Slightly stressed there as well, which is in the amber level, but the main things I will be working on with Kelly will be when she eats and what she's eating. Okay, so those big parts over there. Let me just add about detoxification and digestion, and sleep actually, and a little bit stress. They kind of sort themselves out when you start sorting out your nutrition. So some of these things will heal themselves. Okay, let me just show you again the photograph. Here we have Claire. Okay, so Claire's the middle lady on Derby's Biggest Loser. And this is Claire's graph. Okay, similar to Kelly's, the fact that it's just simply when she eats and what she's eating. Also, stress is a little bit high here, obviously with her job and her children, she's running around. But again, the good things to see are the sleep and the digestion are very low. As I said earlier, fungus and parasites will come down with the food choices. Overall, Claire is in the red zone, so at this stage Claire does need to be careful with exercising. On the Biggest Losers on television, obviously they go full pout for exercise, do as much as they can. For somebody like Claire, it's really not good for her overall health and her long-term health to be doing that sort of thing. So we will be watching Claire with caution when it comes to exercise. Finally, we have Miss Tracey. Now, I must tell you that I've been working with Tracey for some time, therefore you'll be pleased to see Tracey has this beautiful graph here. Okay, Tracey is a green. And she's all the way down here, and basically we've been addressing some issues over the last couple of months with Tracey, and I have done a course before with her. As you can see, sleep and digestion are 0, okay, so perfect sleep and perfect digestion. Again, Tracey's been learning the lessons of what happens when you eat correctly and when you eat your foods. Okay, Tracey is still halfway up, so amber on what she's eating and then also when she's eating. The stress levels are still a little bit high, and fungus and parasites at the end there will sort themselves out. But overall, Tracey is looking best from the inside. This means that Tracey can exercise to a great ability, as much as she wants, though I'm not trying to push her too much. But this is the 3 biggest losers, guys, in their internal health. If you would like your internal health done and your graph done and find out where you are on my sheet, just go to www.jodybun.com/health.